Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Tom here.
Kimmy here.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're going to be watching more Lost today. We're on episode 4 of season 3. So many questions. We were just talking about it again during setup.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you guys for always discussing things with us, leaving fun comments, and filling us in on things that we miss. So I know there's a lot of things on this show, and we've talked about that many times. We do catch a lot, but there's still things that that we miss, and we do watch a lot on the channel. We watch this once a week, so anyways, like some things are subtle, some things aren't, but thank you for filling us in so we can stay on the same page as you
guys. What do you miss?
What I miss though is Desmond wearing clothes.
I don't miss that so much. Hey, he can just
another life, brother.
He can just get a leaf that just magically just stays over his crotch. There you go, just sticks
Loin
and
cloth
stays
is
there.
gonna have to be.
He could be Tarzan of the island.
That's right.
That would be wonderful. Tom's like, no,
Not for me.
Not for you. Yeah, and it's crazy now with Locke. We learn more about his past. I love seeing the flashbacks and what the characters are about, and then it kind of intertwines with the present. And he almost killed a cop, but he didn't. At least at that moment.
That's right. And the cop chose him to try to get the information out from that commune because he's the most likely to, tell him stuff and be more open to telling him things. And he took him right in as, someone that needed, some help with some new friends, and come to find out he was a cop. So
Well, the cop played his role pretty well.
He did.
Yes,
he did a very good job. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Very convincing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you imagine having that job and what risks you're taking? I mean, he almost died. Locke was willing to shoot him to keep it secret.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was very shocking and very scary. So I'm glad he didn't do that.
That's right.
And then having Boone in those flashbacks. It was nice to see Boone again.
I know.
I like reoccurring characters, that died, and
thank God he had that. And thank God he did what he had to, what he learned from the commune for that sweat. What was it? A sweat tent or something?
Like not a sweatshop, but yeah, like a
sweat tent, whatever.
Just like a little sauna.
Yeah, a little sauna, and that brought him to find Echo and save him.
Yeah.
That was so weird too, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Well, what's not weird in here, right? So
just that image of the bear that you see that just kind of pops out of nowhere.
Man.
Yeah. I mean, thank God Echo was saved, because hopefully he'll be okay. I mean, and to give that message to Locke, just to wake up and say that, and then that was it.
Right.
Charlie didn't hear it. That was pretty insane too.
Yeah. I thought we were going to lose Echo in that one.
I know. I mean, for the polar bear not to even eat him, like, that was shocking too. Like, why did it drag him just to save him for later, unless he already ate a big meal? Like, that was not bear behavior.
Or maybe it had cubs and I don't know.
Maybe
for the cubs.
There could be more on the island. I mean, maybe the 2 bears, if there are 2. I mean, they killed one early on, but if there are 2 and they mated, they could have a whole bunch of bears on that island.
Army of bears.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So I don't like where our main group is at, or Jack and Kate and Sawyer. It's just not good, and
and even Saeed and Sun and Jin. I mean,
yeah, and Sun killed Colleen, so that's really going to come back. That's not good. Yeah. So shall we get into this episode? Oh, sorry.
The good thing is that Sawyer still has plenty of those fish cookies left.
I know, right?
That's right. And he knows how to get them.
Yeah.
He knows how to get more.
Mm-hmm. I know, but you got to survive, right?
That's right.
All right, 304.
Hey, he found clothes.
I was going to say clothes feel very mysterious now.
I wonder if he's hiding something.
I feel like everyone is.
Now he's looking at the baby now.
And now I can fix it, make some improvements.
That's really nice of you to offer, but Aaron just fell asleep, so I should probably just...
No, I'll be worth it.
I already don't like it.
I was building a church before Echo exploded.
You a little jealous, are you?
Yeah. He gets easily jealous.
Well, we're gonna have to get that guy another button to push.
What kind?
He knows something.
Your buttons?
Best cartoons.
Oh, I know.
You seem frustrated.
No crap.
You keep watching cartoons, or are you going to tell me why I'm here?
cartoons.
I hope you like blueberry.
Come on.
If not, I can.
Should I talk to Benjamin? When I was holding that broken plate at your neck, he seemed happy to just let you die.
I don't answer to him.
But now
See,
it's
now it's good to question them
Can I
because
wait?
they don't like it.
I'd be like, I told you.
See, that's good to question. Is he gonna get up?
Look at the sub is back.
Yeah, the sub is back, so maybe.
because they snuck on the boat.
Oh man.
This is her bed, Juliet.
She's still alive.
That's his
Yeah.
wife or partner.
What happened?
Colleen, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be awfully pissed.
What happened?
Whenever you're ready to fill me in.
Suss up, I'm thinking.
That's so sad.
Watch and learn, little lady.
Oh.
There's juice
Oh, he's
pumping into
shorting
this
it.
box from somewhere. They fall back from the shock. I snag the keys.
But if you have a group of people,
And they're listening to you guys.
yeah, and they're listening.
No,
But
I'm
if it's
actually impressed.
an active one, you will keep getting
Wipe the stars out of your eyes, sweetheart. 'Cause we're gonna do this.
I do love Sawyer.
Hey, he's from the Predator.
That's right. Yeah, you got
I forget his name now.
You think the warden's breaking up those fights because you're cute, Costanza? Making a play for that 10 mil.
Uh-oh.
Don't think I can't extend your stay for it.
So much power.
How about you get that trash?
He heard you. Here he comes.
Yeah. Big gun. 180, give or take.
Go back to his question. So he knows that he's not going to get electrocuted. Nope. Oh!
See?
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
it's easy.
Oh my god! Mm-mm. Oh man, they're going to torture him. Holy crap! Come on! Oh, come on!
Yeah, dissect him.
Well, no,
Don't-
what are they doing to Sawyer?
Come
Taking his
on!
abs.
No. With his chest?
I know.
Why are they doing this? Why did you
No! No!
That way when you die in the jungle, doing whatever you're doing, I don't have to go looking for it.
Wow, everyone's
Thanks,
so kind.
Oh, he has the golf shirt with him.
Yeah. Man, what the hell did I do to him?
I know.
Jesus.
He took one of my abs.
A rabbit.
The Game of Thrones crap.
Why are they doing this to him? It's mind games.
Make it angry.
The rabbit.
Yeah, it's gonna be ferocious. What's it gonna do? What, that was so mean. He scared it to death.
Oh, no, they're showing him that whatever they injected him with is going to have the same
They
effect
did
on him.
that to the rabbit.
The rabbit had a small pacemaker set to deliver its kickstart should it get too excited, or anxious, or frightened,
No.
or should it try
Same
to
with him.
escape, which is the point at which your pacemaker will cause your heart to explode.
Oh my god. I hate these guys.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
Yeah, but do you really
Yeah,
want to
I
find
Monitors
out?
your pulse.
Yeah.
Just like pushing the button.
If and when it beeps, you're going to want to relax yourself.
Yeah,
See, they don't want
worse.
him. Yeah.
Do some deep breathing, because we're not
This is
killers.
more fun.
James.
We're not killers. Like, that's so messed up.
We're
Oh, and one other thing.
mind manipulators.
Yeah.
That's so you can clean yourselves up.
Ah,
Indicate if
great.
any of that
How
doesn't
nice.
fit. Just give me a holler, okay?
Doesn't fit. You gotta change in front of
Don't look at her because your heart's gonna get elevated. Don't.
That's right.
But it was
Pitter
too
patter.
It's
late.
gonna start
Pitter-patter.
beeping.
That's not the only thing that's going to explode.
Stop!
Easy.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Leave me alone, damn it. Put some clothes on.
Oh, I hate this beeping. That gives me such anxiety.
Equivalent to a cold shower. Oh! He's a daddy.
What? They
So
did
you
that they
can't. So
hear.
you can't hear. Yeah, you can tell by the tattoos. He heard it.
What happened?
Gunshot wound to the abdomen.
It's right into doctor mode.
That's in his blood. He's so good.
Those aren't hers.
That is Sawyer.
Yeah.
They went Jack for more stuff. Flatlining.
They're gonna freak out. Just keep going.
Juliet, have one.
I need
Get 'em.
paddles.
It's broken.
Well, at least he asked for the paddles and stuff. She's gone.
Hope not.
She's gone.
Don't blame Jack, though. He tried.
Nope, that's right.
He's gonna take it out.
Oh, he's gonna take it out. Yeah, as if Sawyer's hasn't been through enough already. Come on, poor Sawyer.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh God!
I said, get
See, he wants to hurt him.
That's so bad!
Damn it!
Yes, I love you.
Aw. And I know she probably... Aw.
Lock him up.
Oh my God. He's like,
Jeez.
Katie,
Do this for me. You have to.
what's in it for me?
Con.
Please.
The con playing the con artist.
Guy hits like a girl. No offense.
See, now he can't say anything because if she does something, they're gonna do the same thing to her.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah.
Tom ain't right.
Because they have control of his pacemaker too, right? Or no? Is it just on him with the watch? Because they can't hit a button and make it explode.
I don't think.
I only said that so he'd stop hitting you.
I think that killed him more than the pacemaker.
Yeah.
Run.
Oh,
Please.
Sawyer.
She's going back in because she knows now.
What the?
I'm sure they saw that, but
Live together, die alone.
know the title.
I want him to sit with her for a while longer.
Really? Just chained up?
Oh,
I
that's
hate
terrible.
these guys.
Because he has a very large tumor on his L4 vertebrae.
No, because it was...
And I just happen to be a spinal surgeon. What am I here to see?
Well, it wasn't Sawyer because they didn't do X-rays, right?
It's just crazy they have x-rays. They have like so many
Well,
things there. So many
Right, and they don't have
technologies.
paddles. Come on.
No. Just an experiment.
Lightning rod.
I know, I was just going to say, I hope it's not a lightning rod. Close to camp.
Try to get electricity.
It is a lightning rod. Are you kidding me?
So it'll save the tent.
Oh. Like he knew.
And he's like, see? Psst. Oh, who's doing psst now? Come on, leave him alone. Oh, him.
Good morning.
Oh, God, now what? Oh, no. You're going to torture him. Tell me where the money is.
10 millions and a red Bronco parked in a store quick facility in Sawgrass.
Oh, he was working for them.
Yeah.
That's where your money is. Just make it in Albuquerque.
Okay.
Oh. To see
Oh,
Clementine.
that's good.
Clementine Phillips.
Clementine.
Oh, for his daughter.
Congratulations, Ford. Just lied and cheated your way out of prison.
He's a kind-hearted thief.
Just at the top of the next rise.
That's a lot. My heart rate's gonna go up. They're still gonna make him go?
He's got a 15-beat limit.
got-
Yeah, it's 140 is when it goes, right?
Yeah.
They don't even freaking care at
Doing this
all.
on
Here to kill
purpose.
me? Your heart's not gonna blow up, James. The only thing we put inside you was doubt.
Well, they stabbed him with
I
that
knew it.
stuff.
Look,
Probably just to put him...
Oh, how good.
Fair enough.
This guys didn't know what they were doing. Oh, good.
I really hope he was
Excellent.
telling the truth.
son of a bitch.
Kate could have left then.
What?
Another island?
Is it a different island or does it wrap around?
You
What?
ever been to Alcatraz? Let's get you back to your cage.
Messing with him all the time.
I know the main island is huge, but to not even know there's another island, that's so crazy.
Is it another island or is it just like a side of it?
Peninsula?
I thought maybe it curved
Could be a
around or
peninsula.
something, but no, it
That's
seems
what I
like they're
thought.
separate islands. That they're on Alcatraz, like their own Alcatraz. Or
We're
on
actually standing in front of a giant mirror.
That's
Can you
right.
imagine? That would be
That's a
great.
separate island.
He fell for it, and then someone like walks at a certain angle. He goes, "Oh crap!" He was just, like
There's
on
the
water.
figures.
Oh my god! So I think this was a really good episode. It was extremely emotional. Like I was getting so upset because I'm like, they don't kill anyone, and they're like Ben is saying that, but yet here they put a pacemaker in him. So hopefully he is telling the truth where they lied and didn't actually do that and just scared him. Because
I don't think they'd put it in.
Yeah, I don't think they did now too, because you were even saying like they probably don't know because they never had a doctor there. Even
if you know what a pacemaker looks like when it's in somebody, it like raises the skin up like a good half an inch.
Does it?
Or so.
Okay.
So it looks like a hockey puck underneath the skin. So he didn't have that because that would ruin his abs.
Yeah, I would ruin his You're all about the abs, Tom.
And she's not a surgeon either, so they had no means of doing it. Those two guys didn't even know where to go. He's like, oh no, go in the sternum. I mean, they're not going to put anything in them.
It was just a scare tactic for him.
Yeah.
That was a good scare tactic.
It worked. Yeah, it worked.
It made me feel so sick to my stomach. I'm like, really? They're doing that to someone? Like, that's like the worst torture. I'm like, no way. I'm like, I hate you guys. You're horrible people. I mean, just to scare them like that. So they're still trying to break them, but I'm glad they didn't go that far. I mean, I'm assuming they did actually stab the needle in him, though.
Oh, yeah. Probably just a sedative like they did with the rabbit.
Yeah, with freaking needle so close to your heart, go through the sternum. Like, what? What?
But it's weird how they're playing this like good cop, bad cop thing, but the same person's playing both sides.
Right.
You know, it's like
he's
Ben's
like the warden. Like
he goes in and he beats up Sawyer, and then now he's being like, oh, kind of nice to him and stuff. It's just weird.
And it's true. He changed his mind when it came to Kate. He didn't want them hurting Kate, doing the same thing to him as they would be doing to Kate if he says anything.
I think Sawyer still thinks that he deserves whatever comes his way.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And he just doesn't want the same fate to go for her.
Right.
Yeah, he really does care so much for her and vice versa. And I know Kate was probably speaking the truth there. Like, even though she was so emotional with it and it was believable, like, she could have been just saying it too just to save his life, because if my friend was getting pummeled, I would say whatever they wanted, but I do think that she really does care for him in that way, like, strongly. And
she does. And I think she knows that
she broke his heart.
Yeah, I think she knew that if she left, that he would be hurt, and he was lying all the way.
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah. And she does love him.
And that's why she went back in the cage, because she was so terrified that he wouldn't even say anything after he came back, when he was all about leaving and very adamant about that in discussion before that. And now he's like, no, let's just wait it out and see. And then he was really calm and trying to convince her to go back. Then she did. So, yeah, she knew that something really bad happened to him. And he was probably going to die if she left.
Yeah,
how
she was completely
scary.
opposite as normal.
I have to say, I can't help it, but like with my surgery, like when they had me hooked up to the machine and I had severe anemia, I had to have a blood transfusion and all that. Good now. But anyways, like my resting heart rate was really high and it was like around 120. And I kept asking them to make sure that the monitor was muted, because it starts beeping loud and fast once it gets to certain,
brings it right back up,
and it keeps bringing it up higher and higher. Like, that doesn't tell you, oh, I gotta relax. Like, you try to, but it just gets worse and worse and worse. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, can you please? And half the time they would forget, so it would, and then it would be a long time before someone came back in, so it would just go beep 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 beep, like right next to your head,
and you can't
so
relax.
then I'm like, okay, all right, like try to go to sleep during that or try to relax. Like, that was crazy. So
slow down.
Having this device,
try to gauge the beeps on, okay, I think it's probably 125 now. Can you guys just mute it?
Yeah, and just, with Sawyer, like, your heart's gonna explode. Like, that would really bring me right up.
His heart didn't explode. He still got beat the crap, out of him.
Danny, was it? Colleen's husband. I mean, he beat
broken
the crap
nose
out
dude.
of Yeah.
Broken nose dude. I love his.
And he just had to take it out on Sawyer, and poor Sawyer was just a freaking punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't.
All the way.
From all he knew, he couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, he was really good at trying to relax. I mean, even when you're in a lot of pain and try to stay relaxed, like, your heart rate spikes. So I'm glad I didn't go that high. But at the same time,
just thinking about it makes your heart rate spike.
Pacemaker, but yeah.
It's amazing how this group, especially Ben, just manipulates everybody mentally, even his own group.
Mm-hmm.
And like the thought that he goes through, like, it's all premeditated. Like, he jumps through hoops just to make sure that everyone is, mentally drained, really. I mean, he has him having Jack watch cartoons and just to, like, mess with him and just wear him down.
Body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but we still don't know the purpose of their capture, and why is he torturing them, then being nice to them, and then torturing them, being nice to them.
Yeah.
Where's he going with this? What's the purpose?
Right.
It's really, I mean, it's an interesting concept, but it's really getting to me. Like, I just want them to know more and somehow escape, and I hate them getting tortured and just caged.
I want Saeed just to run in and just save the day.
Yeah, Saeed, yeah.
And Jen. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. But going back to Colleen dying, okay, so they get Jack to help, and that was all like, it was, a complete surprise to the others. So they bring him in to save her. But in the meantime, he sees these x-rays. So he knows someone has a tumor. We immediately thought it was Sawyer because of the pacemaker thing, and it looked like a sternum. And we just immediately thought, oh, and I saw like a hole there. So I was like, oh, maybe that was where they punctured him or something. But they didn't do an x-ray on him. So maybe they really want him to work on whoever it is.
Yeah. And who knows, though, because there was a jump between Sawyer getting stabbed or punctured, and then all of a sudden he has a pacemaker. So they could have taken x-rays on him. But I think you're right. I think that was staged to see what he can do. And there's someone else there that he has to save. So
And they totally know he's a spinal surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
They already they have a whole stack of stuff that they know about him.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew about everything about him, so they know.
I wonder if the x-ray is maybe it's the number one guy.
I thought that too.
But yes.
If there is a number one guy, that maybe he needs help.
To see if he's trustworthy enough to perform the surgery.
Right, because, but why plummet him down so low? Like, why don't you try to be nice to him? Kill him with sweetness.
that's their... you give him tough love, then you go, oh, I'm sorry. And you try to give him, false sense of security. And then, I think it's an up and down they're playing.
Man, and trying to separate him from from Sawyer and Kate just to make him go this path. I don't know.
Well, plus Sawyer and Kate, they have it rough because they're outside all the time in the cages where Jack is locked up in a building, but at least he's inside.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's being taken care of a little more. So I think they really want Jack, and Sawyer and Kate is the bread and butter to, make them do what they want.
Yeah.
It stinks too, because here Ben's saying that, oh, well, it's kind of like a democracy where they all have a say or whatever, apparently. And yet they terrorize other people to break them down, to reform them in their... in their vision or something. But I'm like, why can't you guys just be nice and be like, hey, sucks that we're here, but, let's
join
help
us,
each other, join
together.
us and be together. But maybe there are people who are in full control, like Juliet and Ben, where they need to break them down first, so that way they're not strong. Like, Sawyer's totally rebellious and a super smart con man. Like, they can't have that, because then he would be a powerful person there that can cause trouble. So there is a lot here that we don't understand yet. But it's just annoying why they can't just be friendly and be like, hey, like, we all need to help each other out.
Like normal. Like, if you crash on an island and other people are on there, you would think they would just welcome them in and help them as much as they can.
Yeah, try to help them. But even like Juliet, when she was trying to perform that surgery, she seemed very,
distraught,
legitimately scared.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that was kind of like a shock out of, what she's been coerced by.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had this sincere look on her face, like, "Wow, this is not what I was expecting."
Yeah.
And she's a fertility doctor, so that makes sense with the kids coming in, and they want generations here. So this is embedded. This has been a long time. Well, Dharma looks like it's like from the 1960s or 70s, so they've probably been there for decades, and they just want to keep it going. So they need a fertility doctor.
Yeah. And it just makes me so angry, because I know they do know Jack well, though. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, they still don't know his personality and what decisions he'll make, but still, like, to chain him up to a dead body, like, he tried to save that person.
Right, it wasn't his
torturing
fault.
him, too. Like, you have him caged up, and you're doing all these mean things to him to break him down. Now, you need him to save a life, and we know Jack, that he went into doctor mode, he wanted to save her, but she was already too far gone. Yeah. And for them to also chain him to the dead body, like, that really peeved me off, too. I'm like, really?
That's just more to wear him down.
Yeah, still, like,
I don't think that would work on him, because he's seen death.
Yeah.
Several times.
It just sucks, though. I mean, like, he tried to save the person, and now it's a body next to him, and we're just going to chain you up to your failure. It just, I hate it.
And they didn't have a defib. They didn't have the paddles there. So I bet you whoever he does have to, fix with that tumor, they're going to get that in place. They're going to get everything else in place just in case, the person crashes on the table again.
Yeah.
If that does happen again.
I was hoping they'd be able to save Colleen because I wanted Jack. I mean, he doesn't need to prove himself. Like, he is a good surgeon. You can't save everyone, but he would have looked better there. But then I don't want him to... Yeah, but at the same time, like, it's a real situation. And
it's a real situation. And I'm glad he didn't go crazy saying, I gotta fix her, like he always did before. Like, I have to, like what he did with Sarah. Like, he really had to save her and
Well, in those instances, he
felt.
Yeah, it was more personal for him.
Yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
More of a connection.
Yeah.
His own pursuit.
That's the biggest thing. And the fact that they didn't even have paddles available here. Like, they probably don't have other stuff that he could use. So it was a very meek... hopeful situation.
In our crash kit, yeah.
So at that point, he was like, yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to. Yeah, that was sad. And I wanted to mention Colleen, we know from Hunger Games. I know she's a famous actress, and we've seen her in a few things, I believe, and I love her as Katniss's mom. I meant to say that last time, so whoops. But yeah, like, I really was hoping she'd have a bigger role in this, and who knows, maybe they can, like, build robots or something, or bring the dead back somehow.
Maybe they'll do flashbacks or something, like they
she
do.
got a bigger roller right down the side of a cliff.
You're terrible.
Have Sawyer do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All done.
Yeah. But that guy was like, broken nose guy was very, very upset.
Oh,
that
yeah.
made me sad too. I hate how he took it out on Sawyer though. But he stopped once they confessed their love, like he wanted to say, I think even though he was so angry and I hated him pummeling on Sawyer so much, I think it was, once they admitted their love, or Kate saying that, like, it was almost like him saying, you better freaking know it and appreciate what you got. So maybe that was a thing too.
Yeah, stop playing around. And it was almost like his wife saying, I love you. It was a true commitment.
Or it could also be more of a,
break it down.
Now since you realize this, I could take one of you guys away. We could hurt one of you guys and
more control again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do what I say.
Boy, Sawyer. And, it's amazing to see what he did in his past, too. Mm-hmm. Complete con man, and he was working with the warden the whole time.
I think that's so fun with his character because you never know what direction he's going in. And here I'm like, wow, he's really yelling at this girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, and she has a kid, and we know he's putting up a front, and he just doesn't want to have that attachment. But there was more there, and here he was working with him the whole time, and the money, whatever commission he got, goes to his child now. Like, that was very amazing that he did that.
And she'll never know.
Yeah.
And he just doesn't want anyone knowing that he does want a commitment.
That's even bigger. You never know. That's good.
Wow, he's a daddy.
I love Sawyer so much.
How much money was it?
It was $10 million originally, but we don't know what the commission was.
Yeah.
We don't know what he got. Probably a couple $100,000 or something like that, or $100,000.
That'd be nice. I know. I was thinking they would really.
It's the government, so maybe $10,000.
Yeah, or less. You get
and
like
it's free,
$1,000.
and it's free now. Once you get the money,
if you even follow through with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I was worried about too. I'm like, will they really give him something?
Seems pretty crooked,
He's pretty crooked, but the guy that he conned, the original guy, he seemed very honest in telling Sawyer, like, he needed a friend to tell something. He had to confide in someone.
He hasn't been with a con man before.
That's right.
Yeah, telling him every step just to really get him to trust him. It's just really impressive every time.
And it's good.
And it worked.
And it's also good for the original guy that took the money to begin with, because now his wife or girlfriend won't get it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, she just, right? Because she was going to try to get it from him. So she got a PI. So that's a good thing, that she won't get it. If he can't get it, she won't get it either.
Yeah. Good episode. Very good episode. I hate it. I want Sawyer to be better.
I just want them back on their own island having their little troubles.
I know. I don't know.
Huh?
So does Sawyer having more blood left in him? Because he's been bleeding a lot in the past, season.
I know it. Oh, and what's up with
Shot
Desmond?
twice.
I know, him with his lightning rod of doom.
Like he knew something was going to happen to the tent.
Yeah, so he prevented
So he
it.
did this lightning rod of sorts.
Maybe maybe the explosion that he from the bunker did something to him.
Yeah,
maybe
I
that
think
was
so.
part of the experience, part of the experiment.
Like maybe he was reborn or something like that, and the island communicated
like
with him
Spider-Man
and said, "Do
now.
this
Now he's
stuff."
going to be like
Spider-Man.
Locke and Echo.
I know,
Yeah.
like his own version of it. Like he'll just foresee things, and yeah, because the way he just looks around, he's just like, taking things in. Like, okay, well, this is going to happen tomorrow, so let me get all this stuff together.
What if the injection he's been taking for
all that
however many years it was suppressing
that vaccine.
him?
Oh,
It was
maybe.
suppressing his abilities or whatever.
Maybe. All these
You know,
theories, guys.
I mean, it could be suppressing his abilities, and since he hasn't been taking it, it's starting to come out now.
Crazy.
Maybe. Yeah, and
Maybe.
then Claire's taking it now with Dr. Charlie.
I love Charlie with Claire, and he gets so jealous. like he's so
yeah.
insecure in that way, where he's like, "This is my house. This is my domain."
Charlie's been a weird character lately. He's been like
been
he's
very
had like
odd.
dark times, and he's got lovable times.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know what his future holds, but
I know.
hopefully he gets it back on the right path.
I know.
Yeah, hopefully being with Claire and the baby, it'll get better again. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess we can't wait to watch the next episode.
Yeah, I love it. It's just I just wish they were back on the camp, just having the little quarrels.
It's good to have a twist
No,
and
I
a
just
different
don't like
plot,
this
but
whole thing. It's
I know
just so
I just can't
unsettling.
stand the torment. It is unsettling because they're separated and getting
Yeah.
tortured, and freaking
Just
pacemaker
not knowing
freaked me
what
out.
the objective is.
Yes.
Kind of
It's like,
kills me.
why?
Yeah, and that's the fun mystery behind it all. So I guess we're not going to know for a while. We'll just get more mystery like this other
The only
island
one
now.
getting their ass beat is Sawyer.
I know. I hope that's it for now.
poor
He needs a
guy.
break, please. Give him a break.
He needs to get some blood back in him.
He does. I know he's going to be
does.
anemic now, and that's why his heart rate's going to be even higher. Take that watch off and keep it off. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out our next reaction, you can see it on our Patreon and the links below. We have a ton of full reactions from shows and movies, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye. Check your heart rate.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.